Pedestrians getting hit and killed in Chinatown. What to do about it? Welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Terry Hardesty, and the person that has that answer and is actually looking for solutions for that is Malcolm Yeung, and he joins us right now. And he's the Deputy Director of the Chinatown Community Development Center. Thank you for joining us. So it's quite a problem. There was even a fatality not long ago on the corner there in Chinatown.
That's right. So Chinatown, just as a little bit of background, is the densest residential neighborhood in all of San Francisco, and is actually the densest residential neighborhood west of Chinatown, Manhattan. Wow. So, for us, the density is great because it creates a vibrancy, a livelihood. It really makes Chinatown alive. But at the same time, what it means is that we've got lots of families and seniors walking the streets, crossing the streets. We're also a neighborhood that has very low car ownership rate. 80% of the people do not own cars. And what that means is that pedestrian safety is crucial to the overall safety and livability of a place like Chinatown. Chinatown has been one of the most dangerous places in the city in terms of pedestrian collisions and deaths really in the last decade or so.
Is this because cars are using it as a free, because it is so congested and they get frustrated and then they try to zoom through, or?
That's absolutely right. I mean, if you've seen the Chinatown geography, it's on one side it's bordered by Kearny Street, which is a one-way street, which is essentially like an auto corridor or speedway from Market into the financial district. On the north side, we have Stockton Street, which is an incredibly busy pedestrian street, but also a throughway for buses and other cars. And we have one-way streets going up and down the hills. And, it creates all kinds of visibility problems. People get frustrated with the traffic. Absolutely.
So what to do about it?
We are right now focusing on one intersection in particular. About a month ago, there was a woman, Mrs. Lee, who was killed on the corner of Stockton and Sacramento. It was a driver going up the hill on Sacramento, turning left into the Stockton Tunnel. And, that driver did not see Mrs. Lee, literally ran her over. She was a mother, she was a teacher, she was somebody who really contributed to the community. And then just 4 days later, the exact same accident happened again, resulting in another senior breaking his leg and getting taken to the hospital. So, what we do is we like to work collaboratively. We're working with a number of different organizations in Chinatown, Chinatown Transportation Research Improvement Project, Chinatown CDC, Self-Help for the Elderly, Community Youth Center, and we're trying to have a conversation and really shine a light on this problem. And we want to engage the San Francisco Metropolitan Transportation Agency, the SFMTA, to really focus on this corner to make the kinds of changes that are going to prevent this kind of thing, because these ped safety deaths, they should never happen. So
are you getting anywhere with this?
I have to say we are. We've gotten a good response from SFMTA. Ed Reskin has met, with our group. A number of high-level staff around their streets team have met with our group. They've actually already started making some changes there. They've striped the crosswalk. They've changed some of the signal timing. But I think what we really want is we want them to study this intersection and really look at long-term investment in how to sort of make the physical changes, like perhaps a scramble system like we have on the rest of Stockton Street. And we really need to make sure that they're accountable to the neighborhood to make these changes, and we're going to keep on them.
Right, to make something permanent happen there and not just a Band-Aid approach.
That's right.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us. Malcolm Yeung, who's the Deputy Director of the Chinatown Community Development Center, talking about a very, very important issue, not just in Chinatown, but we have this problem all over the city where pedestrians, bicyclists, and cars often collide.
Absolutely.
And you've been watching Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Terry Hardesty. Thanks for watching.